We are now 5 wide. Presented by Quick Trip's quality gasoline guarantee. It's just another way Quick Trip has you covered.
9 to noon, ready to go, and we are now 5 wide with no stand-ins for Billy Schmid or John Kuhn. This story you sent me, Kuhn, makes me go, wait a minute. This is a real story?
It's an incredible story.
You serious? To quote Clark Griswold's cousin, Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie.
To quote Eddie Griswold, you serious, Clark? Stand-in used for Shohei Ohtani in team photo. What?
That's not even the story as much as who the stand-in.
Body double. Body double used for stand-in in Shohei Ohtani team photo. Kuhn?
Is this not hilarious? And how did we just find out about this now?
Well, they usually take team pictures
Tuesday,
here into September. Late into the season, they take the team picture.
But did Shohei Ohtani leave the team for something? Has he not been with the team?
Here's the story. Tuesday was picture day for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, but their biggest star was not in attendance. Ohtani, who's dealing with oblique soreness, kept him out of Monday's game. He was also unavailable, apparently, for the team photo, but number 17 was still on the field for the proceedings. And instead, the Angels turned to a body double, someone, quote, very tall in the front office, name not to be discussed, per Bally Sports West. Angel reporters Sam Blum and Sarah Valenzuela posted photos and videos of the stand-in and said the man who was to hold the 6'4", 210-pound Ohtani's physical space in the photo left the field through an outfield exit. Shohei will be in the photo when you see it, said Angel skipper Phil Nevin with a smile. Yes, the magic of Photoshop.
So this happened in 2006 when we were at the Super Bowl. Deuce Staley had a family emergency, could not be in the picture, and we had to find a body double for Deuce Staley for the Super Bowl picture and then Photoshop his face over the body. Now, what makes this so epic is in most football pictures, guys are standing behind guys. You might not be able to tell. You kind of see a number. But no, when you're 22, you're in the front row. Deuce Staley was supposed to be sitting, knees crossed in the front row or hands on knees. And we found one. We found an equipment guy who was about the same height, about the same rotundness of Deuce Staley, threw him in the picture and then Photoshopped his face over top of him for the picture.
Wow. That's amazing. Well, I didn't know that happened. I wonder how many times it does happen. And I wonder why teams even have to why with AI now.
More than what you think.
Okay. Why do teams now with AI even have to line up for a team photo? Shouldn't it be all question. Computer?
Yep.
You've got so many images of the players on your team, mug shots, PR shots, social media shots, game shots, you name it.
You're right, but I hate what you're saying right now.
Why?
Stop ruining the tradition of having the teams have to line up and take the damn photo.
I agree. No. Do the picture.
Do the damn picture.
If it's a family emergency, I understand. Deuce Staley had a family emergency. Shohei Ohtani was present.
Cool.
Just didn't do it.
How many of your teammates absolutely complained to the top level when it was pitcher day? Because for basketball players,
all day,
oh my goodness, it was something else, man. Like, it's pitcher day. It took an extra hour to get the pitcher in because you had nothing but dudes complain. Like,
and you only have 13 guys.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean, let's just round up to 20, let's just say. But yeah, I mean, but like just complaining over nothing. It was an extra hour of my life always wasted at the beginning of the season as I sat in the chair and just looked at everybody that complained and thought to myself, wow, this is an hour I'll never get back in my life.
But Butchie, it was easy for you, all right? It was also a good thing for you. You walked around and said, oh, wow, I'm still the tallest guy here.
Yeah, center middle.
Why don't you guys all figure it out? Because when you got to line up tallest to shortest, then you're walking I'm like, dude, I swear, I thought I was taller than Timmy. I was tall. Man, I was taller than John last year. So it's also a measuring competition when you have to start lining on up. That's one of the reasons why we don't like it. Because then you have to start thinking, Wow, all right. I thought I was 6'2". Maybe I'm only 6'1" now.
But it's still an extra hour wasted of you.
Yeah, but we actually have to move around and do some sorting. You just go, all right, I'm going to start
stand
the
right
line,
in the middle,
and
start
all you
right in
guys
the
have
middle,
fun.
stand in the back row middle. I'm good.
See, in football, they do it by number. So it's a little bit different to that aspect. But in football, you also got to get fully garbed in your game day gear, which is a big hassle to try and put that game day jersey on with the shoulder pads. You need help, usually 2 or 3 guys to help you get.
But you don't need to get taped up, though.
You
don't need to get taped up.
But think about once you're into high school, because usually, I mean, what we would do, and why my senior picture day was actually one of the worst days of my life in senior high school football, was because we would then practice right on after, right? Like, we don't have time for us to do this on a separate day. And when you break your foot the night before and still haven't gone to the doctor about it yet, and then have to walk on down to the field in the full uniform, in cleats, that makes it really difficult and frustrating. And that's
the only real
actually happening.
The only real usefulness of a team photo in football is to someday drag it out and then spot shadow the time that this coach, that coach, this player were all on the same team. Remember? That gets used all the time. Otherwise, nobody frames these team photos. Some people do, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But they're very boring, shoulder to shoulder, hands on knees. I wish there would be a reinvention, a reimagining of the team photo where it's posed like superheroes.
Oh, God, dude, you're talking about Zabe's digital asset pose pictures.
Yes.
Oh, God, that's terrible.
No.
They do
that's
that.
awful.
College, they do that. They've got posters that they do all that stuff with.
Leave that for your AI.
That's
stuff.
the photo shoot for the bookstore.
Yes.
That's not. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking. You need one legit team picture. You need one picture where it's your grandma on the other side saying, "Say cheese just one more time, one more time,
John,
one
up there,
more
chin
time."
down, chin down. Look at me, chin down.
It's
little to the left,
chin down.
It's more like a proof document to be able to prove to people you were on that team. Look, there I am in the team photo. But now with Photoshop and AI, even that document of proof is becoming less and less reliable.
Well, it's also
why not reimagine it, spice it up, get some themes going on, make it a photo that you'd actually want to go, that's a cool photo.
Well, and I appreciate and actually applaud the Pittsburgh Steelers and now the Anaheim Angels for doing this, because the Atlanta Falcons in 1991 didn't think to do this when Brett Favre hungoverly slept through the team photo. It's one of the great stories when Jerry Glanville talks about it. He goes, and all of a sudden I saw there driving away Mississippi, crossing right on past me. That was the day I knew it wasn't going to work down here in Atlanta.
Yeah. Jerry Glanville was not smart for doing that trade, but it wasn't just him. It was the whole organization. Thank you very much, Atlanta Falcons, for
we didn't.
And thank you for whoever took Brett out the night before that he missed the team picture. And they're like, you know what? We got to get rid of this guy. We got to give him up.
So, Kuhn, as a man who's taken multiple trips with other grown men playing golf and a team photo of sorts with a golf trip, how are you in regards to that tradition? Because some guys just don't even care for it. They're like, oh, God, really? We got to take a group photo?
Like the ball.
Well,
or are you like, yes, let's get a group photo?
I can understand the people that take their golf trips with you, Zabe, because the camera and the drone and the posing, it gets exhausting. It gets exhausting. I mean, people cannot imagine what it's like to run around with Zabe for a simple task of even just 18 holes of golf. And
his last club is a stick with the hole, just shove it in the ground. Yeah.
His 14th club is a selfie stick.
Yes.
You guys joke, but he does have a.
I'm dead serious.
100%.
It is.
Yeah,
like his 14th club is the stick with the stake in the bottom.
He's got a wooden stick, yeah.
That's what it is.
But you can't run from the grind, as Armand would say. You got to put in the effort to get a good group photo. It'll remain for years as a cherished memory.
Yeah, like a cherished memory of you guys all standing with your bowling ball in your left hand and everybody turned off to the left.
Billy, you know how awful.
Loved making
2 years in a row.
We
2
also
years in
did
a row.
an action
and I
photo.
despise
We
that.
did an action
making
photo.
him do that photo. Every damn time I'll make him
Now
do that
you know
photo.
why I stayed at the house.
Yeah, that's why.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, there was nothing
Lazy.
else going on at the house. That
Billy,
made
I
it-
will not be.
that's
in that
why when we
picture.
got back to
Sorry,
the house, we weren't
Yeah,
sure what the hell
I
was
won't be in
going
that
on.
photo. I will not be in that.
You were on the gummy spaceship to Mars at that time. That's
Sounded
why
much,
you weren't
sounded
bowling.
much better than that photo shoot of. All
right,
now,
so
head, tilt your
Kuhn-
town.
As far as you were concerned,
So-
you might have been in that photo.
So,
Drop me
Kuhn,
in.
mock as you may about my maniacal organization of photos and whatnot. Tell me that this photo, come on, focus camera.
Oh my God! That's
photo-
like professionally done.
That is
Is
in
that
front
Doonbeg?
of. No, that's up at Trump Aberdeen in Scotland.
Okay,
We
looks
stayed
like
in
Trump
that castle
Doonbeg.
behind
So,
us.
all he has is castles there. Turnberry, Doonbeg, Aberdeen.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
So look at the arrangement of that photo. Nobody can see this on the radio. I get that. But
Yeah.
I made sure the
Why aren't
guys
you watching
arranged
us on the
themselves
live
in a
stream?
way that was good. I know you should be watching us on live stream. And I made the staff get in the photo, as you can see, because it
Fantastic.
adds a flair of snootiness to it. Opulence.
Ooh,
we have.
Snooty.
Yes. So
I like this photo.
no, that's a great
I
picture.
will cherish this photo.
I'm not gonna
Go.
lie,
what are
that's
you
a great
doing with it?
picture. That's a great picture, and I do acknowledge the one that you get out of there. But how many attempts
But-
do you make to get that perfect photo? That's
Wait,
Well,
I
I
blinked.
did
Hold on.
have
Can we
to-
do that again?
Yeah. Well, I told the guy who was taking the photos just to take a whole bunch because it's not film, it's digital. Take as many as you want. I do have a drone shot of everyone coming out of the castle as the drone slowly backs out. I made them line up and go get on the bus on the way out, and they went along with it for the most part. Hassle, sure. Pain in the ass, you bet. Assets acquired. Mission accomplished.
And what are you
There you
doing with
go.
those assets?
got a great picture.
I'm sitting on them right now. I'm thinking about.
I don't
editing
see
them
it
up.
framed. I'm wishing that picture's so great. It should be framed in the background.
He'll make a
something.
video a year from now, and then
A
it'll
year
all be
from
good.
now, maybe it'll get out of there. But I have it though. That's the thing.
But the funny thing about Shohei Ohtani is I want to know, did they vet him on who he wanted his body double to be? Because Deuce took great offense to who we picked to be his body double. I mean,
why?
that's the greatest because he does
Because
it.
he was a little bit too hefty. You know, Deuce is a big boy now.
Deuce is a big boy, but Deuce didn't like the body double we picked. And I'll say this, I mean, if you're doing a body double, shouldn't you be allowed to pick? I mean, I'm picking somebody just jacked out of their minds, just veins popping all out of their forearms and everything else. Shoving my face right there. Yeah. Remember when I looked good?
Yeah.
I'd
You're
pick
like, I want
Rikishi.
DK. Right. I want DK Metcalf
Yes.
shirtless. Kuhn, you're white. It doesn't work.
It's all right.
I don't
My
care.
face-
That's who
it's
I
my
want.
Face. It's my
It's my
face.
face. All right. Tag you're it. 9 to noon is next. Boys, great show. As always, have a good one, fellas. Football's back. I'm going to take the cliched home team in the over, Billy, tonight. It's like the McDonald's value meal #1. Home team in the over for National Football League.
Sign me
games.
up. Thank you very much, and welcome back,
Make it
football.
3. Yep.
Welcome
make
back
it
to
3.
football. All right, boys. 9 to noon is next. We'll see you.